Welcome, Cancer, to your mid-month reading for January. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Getting straight into what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. What is going on with Cancer? Best message for Cancer. Might have something a little bit overwhelming, but it is bringing in this beautiful transformation. So you might feel like whatever you're going through is a little overwhelming, but you're going to get right through it. So right after that, you're going to feel the cycle change. I think you might already be feeling the little bit of the shift in the cycle change. But yeah, this overwhelming, maybe even a little conflicted, will be going away. Going to bring in, look at that material, spiritual prosperity. So you definitely are going to have this spiritual prosperity. Wow, kind of an awakening area over here to the transformation. That's why I felt like you were definitely feeling it for some of you. But with the material over here, that's wonderful. So it's like, okay, I'm having a little bit of an overwhelming situation going on, but having this transformation taking place in your personal life, relationship, business, or career, you have the strength and transformation to carry on with the courage. So whatever's overwhelming you will come to the conclusion, okay? And a lot of times this has to occur before we can move forward, okay, on your new path. So really bringing a new path in. Wow. And then, of course, the 6, right? We're talking about that 6, talking about that harmony, bringing in that peace and that harmony, feeling like you're doing a lot better, will be coming in. Waiting for that harmony to come in right now is what it feels like. Like it's a little overwhelming. I'm waiting for the transformation so I can feel all of this coming through. So very nice. Very nice. This is working hard and striving towards the success as your common goal. And just waiting for all of that anxieties and all that overwhelmingness to disappear. It's going to dissipate, right? You're on your way. Okay, so getting straight to the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. Yeah, there's a little disruption going on. We can feel that. We know that. That's what's upsetting you. You might feel like you're a little stuck at this time. Watch your spiritual prosperity, though. Make sure that you're getting in touch with your spiritual side, really helping you. This is because of the patience and planning that was going on in the recent past. Okay. And which is going to bring in, look at that, movement, choices, and decisions. So it does feel like you're going to break through this wall over here where you're feeling a little stuck, a little overwhelmed. If someone's doing this to you, or you're just having a rough time and it's just the scenarios, at hand. It could be at work, just in life in general. Gonna break out though. Find that peace that you're looking for. That 6 will bring in that peace. Patience and planning. There's a lot of patience and planning going on in the recent past, trying to move towards this stability, trying to get to where you need to be. Feels like it's just had a little. It's kind of like being in the unknowing, though, of where the kind of the Ace of Cups is going to come from. So it feels like you were trying to get to this completion of this piece, trying to find the peace, trying to find the new fresh start, but unaware of when it's going to actually take place. So it just feels like you're just continuing down your path over here, really trying to move. Look at that, moving forward. But it does feel like there could have been some steps, that you felt maybe as I'm moving forward. This overwhelming piece is either trying to push me back or trying to bring me back to another situation. Maybe it was lost, right? Trying to get through that. But there's a lot of hopes and promises, and bringing in these hopes and promises from the past. Love that. With the disruption, so at least we have a better understanding of why you have this kind of overwhelming peace that's coming through. You have the 8 of Wands coming in. You could have this text message that brought you into this disruption. Fully aware that this could be what you might even feel like it was bad luck. It could have been this, and got you stuck. no matter what it is, you're fully aware that this was a place that's going to overwhelm you. Absolutely. Getting trapped kind of in your mind over here. Stuck at a crossroads, but trying to take down the authority. Definitely have this stuck at a crossroads situation over here with the overwhelmingness. It's almost like once you get past this, everything's going to be better, right? Because you're still holding on to the hopes and promises for the Ace of Coins, and it's almost like Spirit is saying yes, because you're going to have those material spiritual prosperities coming towards you as soon as you get past this piece, right? And it just feels like you could have this Sagittarius over here who had given you a little bit of a hard time or got you in your head. You're dealing with another person otherwise. But I like it though, because even though you do feel stuck, you're still kind of pushing, right? You're still trying to take the authority, trying to do what you're supposed to do, having the realizations, you know, that I still have to work hard towards getting out of being stuck. But I feel like it's now the process is harder to get to the patience and planning of where you were before in the recent past. Could have been, you know, during the weekend, a week ago, for some of you. But I just feel like now you are really kicking it into gear over here, trying to get past this situation because you know that there's a reward coming. Like I said, with the spiritual prosperity, you can kind of feel like, okay, that's fine though, because after I'm done with this, everything's going to be okay. And for those of you who are not feeling that, just know it will be okay, right? It's just, it feels like a overwhelming kind of bump in the road. But there's definitely a lot of hard work to get towards this. Look at the commitment that you're putting in. And if it's a relationship and this person has kind of knocked you back, made you fall off the wagon. I don't know who that's for, but it really feels like they made you fall off the wagon. Or maybe somebody's fallen off the wagon. I don't know if you got a message about someone falling off the wagon, meaning that they started drinking again or something. And it's overwhelming you, or they knocked you down and made you go back to drinking or something. That's for somebody, guys, okay? If it's not your story, throw it away. But I do feel like someone feels like they've been knocked off the wagon. And now you're committed to getting back on the wagon. You're just having kind of a hard understanding of where I need to be. For others of you, I feel like there was some secrets going on that you found out, maybe from a Sagittarius, that your person might have some secrets. I feel like for somebody, I got knocked off the wagon and I'm drinking. Maybe somebody's secretly drinking. I got the High Priestess committed to keep moving forward, but it feels like whoever this other person is, they're secretly drinking. If it's you, Cancer, and you're still committed, but yet right now, to stay strong, you've kind of gone back to secretly drinking. I feel like it's either, you know, you might even be dealing with this Pisces who's secretly partying, secretly drinking, trying to get there, but you already are aware of the situation. So that could be what's kind of overburdening you. That's for someone. If it's not your story, throw it away. Otherwise, you just have this burden that's going on. And this text didn't make it any better, that's for sure. Definitely didn't make it any better. Yeah, making a bad judgment call. This is going to be a rough time to get through here. With the spiritual prosperity, you're going to have to really kick it up a notch, right? But I feel like you're already there in a lot of ways. It's just that now you really need to kick it into gear. Because there's no thing right now that says that there's any perfect timing at this time. Meaning it's going to take a while, right? It's going to take a while. This isn't one of those situations where it's saying, I'm being overwhelmed, I'm waiting for a transformation. There is a transformation in you to be more committed to the situation and really dig deep for the situation and gaining your authority back. But otherwise, it's going to take some time. This is where the movement, choices, and decisions are really going to come through, right? And this right here is going to be the path that you're going to have to take to actually get back and really make the cycle change, really make the shift happen, and the transformation is going to be all dependent on your movement, choices, and decisions. Absolutely. Right now, you're not really offering anything to anybody else at this time as you're trying to gain reflection on where you need to be. It does feel like someone is partying around you, and it could be a loved one, and you're very upset and very challenged about the situation. So whoever I'm picking up who fell off the wagon and you're getting this message and it is overwhelming you, there is a lot of partying going on, and I do feel like they're keeping it a secret from you. And I do feel like it was from someone else, 3 of Coins. And it is a challenge for you, and they are guilty of doing so. And remember, Crosswatcher, you could say Cancer was doing this, because I could see that as well for some, for some of you, that it was actually you kind of fell off the wagon. This wasn't a good case scenario. And now I need you to try to pick up the pace a little bit, get yourself back on track for some of you. But others of you, though, I'm really feeling like this person, they need to get themselves back on track. They need to try to pick it up because they've fallen hard, and you have this new opportunity. You wanted them to have this new opportunity, but I don't really see this new opportunity just yet for them, wanting that to end. But with you, you just need to stay as strong as possible, right? Because they're kind of keeping you in cups right now, so you're still definitely feeling overwhelmed before this cycle change comes in. Still looking for that material prosperity and spiritual prosperity. And it feels like you are kind of going to be walking right towards that, because I see the commitment over here. So there is this dedication to saying, I get that it's overwhelming. I get what's going on within the situation, but I really have to be very bold, very strong, very courageous. And how do we see that here? Look at the fire that you're putting, kind of under your own butt, getting yourself moving, trying to stay focused, trying to get out of this, because good things are coming after that. So the strength is overwhelming strength that you're going to go through, especially if you're dealing with this person, because it's really hard, right? Okay, so within the end of the mid-month, we are getting ready for that Mercury retrograde. So maybe that's how they fell off the wagon, or if you know it yourself, it could be a possibility. Mercury wants us to always go back to the past to fix our past karmic deeds, get us past things, make us aware of where our spirituality really lies and how determined we really are to make a new cycle, right? And then it'll be justified, and there's a beautiful karma card coming out. So it just does feel like after that, here comes the peace. Oh, I love that. There's the peace, the 6. So having this 6 coming up before the peace, this is going to bring you the peace that you need, really bringing in the victory now. You guys just have to you're going to really be thinking, and there's the choices and decisions about how you're really going to make your dreams come in and really get yourself focused for the new cycle of harmony and peace with the sun, allowing the sun to shine, allowing the darkness to just kind of, you overwhelm me, but don't wear it on your sleeve as much. Right, really focusing, really reflecting upon the situation and how I'm going to get past this. Really bringing in the opportunity. Some of you might even got a message that somebody is cheating on you. I have 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, lots of 3s, 3 of Wands. Really doing things for yourself, really gathering up your strength to really make new things happen, really gathering up your spirituality. And it's really going to be a lot of spirituality going with you. Right, and we see that here as well, really getting into your spiritual side, really doing a lot of prayers, a lot of, commitment to your higher self, God, however you take it, right? Everybody does it a little bit different. Universe, angels, however, and none of them are wrong. It's all the way it's supposed to be. But the thing is it's just that I feel like whatever was hidden is coming out and has really pushed you back. And it's kind of upsetting, because you were already focused over here, really trying to focus on something from the past, right? In the past, you were already really focused on patiently planning all these things and trying to do your own thing. And then all of a sudden this other thing comes up, and now it's, it's like, I was already doing this, really moving, right? It wasn't really going 100, but then this came up, and now it's pushed me even further back, right? And for some of you, you might even feel like maybe the wagon thing is because maybe you feel like, if it's money, You know, I just got out of this area. Now you've kind of pushed me off the wagon, and I feel like, you know, like I'm losing my finances. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of going back into the past kind of scenario. Take it how it resonates. But there is a lot of sunshine coming for you as soon as you gather all your strength and really make the different movement. It's time to really come to a conclusion of what's the next step, right? What is the next step? And really figure that out. Lots of reflection. There's a beautiful opportunity coming for you after this yes. So make sure that you are asking your angels their prayers and the commitment with the faith card coming out, which is same as the Hierophant. It says you're ready for this opportunity. You're ready to do this. You just really need to reflect on it. You can do this. Reconsider anything that you were doing to keep yourself down. Okay? Don't stop moving forward. Okay? Because keep your abundance strong so that more abundance can come in. Okay? You guys got this. And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.